Lose myself on the flow when the wave is right. My financial wisdom got me staying afloat when there's high tides. Yo. Lose myself on the flow when the wave is right. My financial wisdom got me staying afloat when there's high tides. Niggas buy paintbrushes just to paint me different. I let them have playtime cause they wanna be children. The world been cold, now everybody freezing. Mind control be on, now everybody wishing. I rhyme for a savior but nobody's willing to play the position of a grown man's feelings. Grown man taught not to express how he's feeling. Pressure builds up, the size of a ceiling. Temper off the roof like a two-seater. Cops two-hitters, robbers shoot niggas. For the paper make the chopper do major wonders. Wonder why my people can't support each other. Divide and conquer is the newcomer. Going round like a new neighbor. New neighbors thinking I'm the new neighbor. But I'm a loose screw, doesn't do favors. Who's who? Her life separates you. Voodoo, that's how they replace you.
Yeah, sir. What he do, what he does. Nyaje Worldwide
Kofiti G.
Worldwide Rick.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Wenyewe bana, you here today? Yeah, so it's been a journey actually watching you.
Right.
Leander, I know we've been together sana in terms of working and all this, but nilifanya research kidogo and I saw it's been manze umekuwa ukicome through. You've been coming up. It's real nice. From Kipawa, I think.
Yeah.
Power freestyles. I saw you had a very good freestyle there for Kipawa hapo hivyo.
Yeah.
And then after that I've seen something else major ni ulikuwa hapo Nadia Sevens Creatives. Actually I don't know how you think about this, but what do you think about the Sevens Creatives? I think you guys were probably the guys who helped set up the Sevens Creatives. In the frontliners of Sevens Creatives. So I think that maybe I don't know what you have to say about this. Unafikiriaga nini wasee wakisema like ama if you think about it in a business perspective,
yeah,
unadhanigi for real like nyinyi ndio mlikuwa mmeanzisha hii Sevens Creative Studio, hiyo hub ya Nadia. Unajua kind of ni kama mlimsaidia na pia aliwasaidia. It was a symbiotic.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about that?
First of all, before I even say anything, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is WORL'WIDE Rick. I'm a hip-hop artist.
Yeah.
E254. Jina zangu za mzazi alinipatia distaki kusema za gava. Ni John Derek Kanotha.
Kanothan?
Kanotha.
Oh, Kanotha.
Yes, sir. Yeah. AKA WORL'WIDE Rick.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, go on. So what type of music by the way unafanya gani ndio so tuanze kujua tu what type?
I started off as started off as like straight hip hop, underground, listening to like people like we actually before like the 2000s. These are like KRS-One, Rakim, Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Started before.
That's
now.
why you got your name.
Yeah, Slick Rick.
You think you're slick, so you got your name from Rick Slick.
Yeah, I'm Rick Slick and I'm Slick Rick. You feel me?
Sawa. So any Kenyan inspirations, manze, African inspirations, apart from uko wa
so before nifike kwa African inspirations. Yeah. Nimesema nilianza before kusikiza watu before the 2000s. Sanka graduate all the way to the 2000s to Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay, Eminem. Yeah, so influence yangu imekuwa generational. So when you hear my music across all
genres.
Not even genres, across boards or something. Yeah.
Words?
Across all boards. Sindio? Yeah. I think I'm sure across.
So I don't have hiyo buzz. Hizo buzz tuzitakam tu. The buzz don't come through.
Yes.
So yeah, the thing about right on manze, spot on manze, tuendelee. What about these Sevens Creatives? what happened there? Yani, in a good way, of course. I'm asking it from a very good point of
Yeah.
ask.
First of all, has become my tagline. First of all, so yeah, I'd like to thank Nadia Mukami for giving us the opportunity to be featured in the 7th series cipher back in 2022. Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity that you gave us. It was really, first of all, it was mind-blowing, and at the same time, it was really, can I say, humbling? Because I believe there are a lot of rappers who are really putting in work out there. We have like about 4 million rappers in the country. So when I was looking back at that time, I was like, 4 million rappers in the country. Out of 4 million rappers in the country, 7 rappers were picked. And we happened to be picked. I happened to be picked. So I think that was really good. You know, now that was God's favor on our part, my part too. But also, I don't think like she gave it the push that it needed. It was a nice business move, but she could have given it like a much more push. Probably posted it on her channel, stuff like that. I think she should have like given it much.
You think she had a vision, but she didn't actualize the vision?
Yeah, I think she had a great vision, but she didn't execute the vision. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's really nice. That's really good to hear, because some of the things that we are trying to address here or to talk about here, we're trying to talk about real issues here in music.
Yeah.
And there's these guys who are wanabanja, wanaongea vizuri hapo nje ama wanaongea vibaya. People who are constructively criticizing wanacheki, but hapo hivi at facts, as much as tunaenda kuongelea about facts, true facts, we also want to see if we can like produce like good solutions. Are you seeing a good pattern here? Are you seeing a bad pattern? What is your observation?
As far as hip hop is concerned, we are headed in the right direction. We are headed in the right direction. I think
As Kenya, as far as hip hop is concerned, we're headed in the right direction.
Concerned in our country, Kenya, we're headed in the right direction.
Okay.
As far as you ask me, we have the best spitters in Africa. Yeah, we have the best MCs, best spitters in Africa. I don't care about your country, but we have best spitters in Africa. So yeah, and I think we just need, not only do we need the push, but we need to keep pushing ourselves, right?
Yeah.
We need to keep pushing ourselves.
Like keep pushing, so like I said, we are so much about solutions. So this pushing, what is this pushing? What do you mean by pushing? We need to keep pushing.
We need to be consistent. Like, how can you be? I know we talk about quality over quantity, but at the same time, like if you're an underground artist, you can't just release a project, right? You can't just release a project and then you just be like, hey guys, I just released a project, and then you wait for like 3 months before you release another project. It doesn't really make sense. And on our part, I think that's where we're failing.
So marketing, you're saying that we should really focus on marketing, because it's because I think that's what you really
we should really focus on
be more visible,
consistency,
and consistent.
How you release your music. If you're really passionate about it, don't wait for the fans to applaud you. I mean, I haven't even blown up yet, but I'm still putting out music. You're
still putting up music. How many tracks do you have right now? Can you, if you just say
like, right?
Give us numbers. Give us a number. Give us a number.
Right now, how many tracks I have? Yeah, probably have gotten to 3K plus.
3,000 tracks.
Yeah, I have 3K songs plus.
Word?
No. Yeah.
So where
probably very soon headed to 4K. Yeah.
Where can we find these tracks?
Yeah, you'll never find them. I have to release. And also the people I'm working with, it's like I'm overworking them. They're not releasing the tracks.
Okay.
you know, and then they're in a couple of studios. They in piece by piece. They're with in another studio and then another studio. So, yeah.
Okay. So back to the question which I was trying to ask here.
Yes, I think that's a very good question. Shout out to Caterpillar, by the way. Great artist. This is the thing I can say. I think sometimes, let me use God because I believe He exists. I think God puts you in rooms, and also when He puts you in rooms, you need to ask for His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be able to figure out how to maneuver through these rooms. So I think that God usually opens doors. But once He opens those doors, do you have the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding? And also, do you have the grit and the discipline to keep on going even when things don't make sense? And I think that's where artists we go wrong. We get in our feelings so much. We get in our feelings so much, especially when things are not going on our way. But how do you learn to separate the feelings from the work? Because at the end of the day, it's work.
So you're saying feelings got into the way. That's why maybe
Yeah, I feel it.
Caterpillar hasn't been to the
Exactly.
reaches full.
There has to be some sort of feelings. Something probably he's dealing with. I don't know, maybe something he's dealing with. We all face obstacles to life. My obstacles may not be his obstacles. But at the end of the day, there's one defining factor that no one cares. No one cares. Whether you want to give us one record, you want to give us one record at the end of every month, you want to give us a mixtape every single month, no one cares. If a big artist in the country puts you on, right, that's an opportunity right there. Okay? That's an opportunity. So it's up to you. When you have all this, when you have your hands in all these different pots, in all these different opportunities that God has given you, what do you do in those opportunities? Yeah, and then again, need to pray to God to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so that you can be able to know how to maneuver through this industry because it can get tricky. Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything, if you are calligraph in the calligraph's position, is there anything different you would do? Or if you, let's fast forward this to like 2 years from now, when now you've blown up, when now we're looking at this at a different point of view. You're not now the underground artist, now you're the bigger person.
Yeah.
So what would you do differently if you called up for a show, like, or if you did a challenge where like artists are supposed to come and compete and win something, and you start saying all these big things like a record, it's gonna get a record deal, it's gonna get what is it called, big features and all this on industry benefits.
Yeah.
You know, because all these things, I'm asking because I haven't really gotten to see most of them happening.
Man, first of all, if it's the Lord's will, if I get to that position,
It is the Lord's will. When you get to that position,
I'm gonna get there, but sometimes things happen.
but anyway, you're gonna get there. All right.
For me, I wouldn't open my mouth to say things that I wouldn't deliver myself. I wouldn't start saying, okay, we all dream big, right? We all dream big, but I wouldn't open my mouth to say things that I can't deliver. Yeah, I wouldn't open my mouth to say things I can't deliver in the sense of, oh, it's gonna get a record deal, it's gonna get this, it's gonna get that. I'll only do what I can. And if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So like, just to finish on my points, I think somebody like Kali, he did what he was supposed to do. He helped the guy. At least let's give him credit for that. He helped him. He put him on. It's not even Kali's responsibility to like, to
It's okay. What we're trying to say is like we think that at Fax Africa we think that there should be a better mentorship program to be done. And once these events are done, we want to say that they shouldn't just be done. What about the other 8 people who did not qualify to the top 2? What about them? So they just go.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing.
All right, so let's get back to the music scene here, manze. Yes, so there's something which people really like to understand here.
Yeah.
So there's this mixtape or there's this project. All right, it's an album. Maybe you can make us understand. Is it this Kekler Koch? That's a German machine. That's a German Amari
Company.
Yeah. So what's up with that name, Heckler & Koch? Is it this old machine music or what's this?
It's simple, man. We killing everything. Spitting like guns and shit. Feel? Yeah.
That's the whole inspiration behind it.
Like I said, spitting like guns, killing everything. And also, if you look at it, the tape itself so diverse. Yeah, it's so diverse. We got all beats. I think the only beat I missed over there is a drill beat.
Okay, so let me ask you. You and Joe Mills produced this together. So how did that work? How did that dynamic work? Mlifanyaje?
And shout out to my brother, bro Mills, broski. You feel me? Yeah. So me and Mills met at the 7th series cipher. When we met, we clicked. It was brotherhood from there. And since I don't like to waste time, right, we started working immediately. Okay, at that time I was looking for a studio. I was looking for a studio here in Nairobi. I hadn't gotten like a consistent studio. So Mills told me, hey, pull up at my place, I have a studio. And I was like, great. So yeah. And since then, it was on. Pulled up to his place and it was on. We started working, recording a whole bunch of songs. And then we combined the tape and called it Heckler & Koch. Yes.
Okay, so what took the longest to perfect the sound? Because these are like, we see like 23 tracks. So what took the longest to make this happen in the process?
That's a good question. The recording was easy. It was really good. But now when we came to like knowing which track to put first, the production bit, what to add, what to remove. Not really remove it, but add in most. And that really took a lot of time. That's right. And also we treated this mixtape like an album. It came out like after 2 years or something. So you can imagine how long an album is taking.
Yeah.
We might be working on something.
It's one thing to have buzz, but you see production is a different beast,
Yeah.
So how did you level up co-producing a whole project just all of a sudden? Who pushed you? What made you just jump all of a sudden from someone who has buzz to becoming a co-producer?
Well, just looking at the ones who, your predecessors, the ones who have done it before you, and you learn from them, and you be a good student. Yeah, don't let ego be your enemy. Will me learn. Be a machine for learning. But learning never stops. Yeah, so that's how I was able to just listen into the ones who have done it before me, able to learn and able to, okay, there's something beyond just rapping. There's beyond the lyrics, there's songwriting, there's song structure. Yeah, the interludes, skits, all these different things, all these different components in hip hop and in songwriting and song making. Yeah, learn from other people. learn from other people.
Learn from other people.
Yeah.
I asked you about Kipawa, the Kipawa freestyles. So do you miss the role of the top Rick? Because Nikama, we haven't seen that much lately.
Yes, I do. Man, I remember back in high school, man, I used to freestyle every single Friday. If you know, you know. I used to body these rappers, man, in high school. For real. I used to freestyle all the time. I miss freestyling.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that because you're gonna give me like 16 bars off the top when we end this.
Yeah.
It was there. Okay, so the Kenyan rap scene is actually exploding. I
Yeah.
think you can see that right now. So who's next up after you? Like who's not getting credit they deserve, you know?
Who's not getting the credit they deserve? I'm not going to let my pride come in the way. Shout out to Jack Kill, man. Yeah, Jack Kill is a true lyricist.
All right. Jackil.
Yeah,
Jackil from the Kalikatel.
From the Kalikatel cipher.
All right, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm not gonna let my pride come in the way. That boy is working, and I pray that he remains consistent.
Okay, and what do you think about Stupid Boy? Because he's just been recently in Kipawa like you. So what do you think about this guy?
Hey man, no comment. I can't speak on things I don't know.
Hey, no comment, G, no comment. Okay, let's move on.
G.
What's the biggest misconception
Yeah.
about Worldwide Rick? Something the fans really get wrong.
Oh, that's a very good question. I'm so proud.
You think you're proud?
Yeah, I'm proud of myself, eh. But I think they think I'm standoffish. Yeah, I'm standoffish. But yeah, I'm not really standoffish. I'm just, let me say, an introvert. Yeah, I'm an introvert.
You're an introvert. Or
I think I'm an ambivert.
you're an ambivert.
I am an ambivert. Yeah, I know how to. I can socialize, and I can be by myself at the same time.
Yes, so I wanted to ask you, what's the worst advice you've ever gotten in this industry from anybody in this industry, music?
The worst advice.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Tough, eh? It's very tough.
That's crazy. Worst advice. That you need, that you need to record. You need to record. You don't need to record as much or put out as much.
That you need to slow down on the
You
audience.
need to slow down recording, and don't slow down the recording. Record. Yeah, you better have too many songs than less songs. Yeah, you'd rather be spoiled.
All right, so and then what's the end goal for Worldwide Rick here? Is it just an example? I'm not saying that this is going to tie you to your answer,
Yeah.
but is your end goal labels, independence, owning studios, or just stacking hits? What's your end goal?
Man, I'm focused more on the impact. Yeah, I'm focused on impact in my music. I'm focused on putting other people on. If it's the Lord's will and I get an opportunity to, be at that level, that's my end goal. My end goal is impact and putting other people on. I think I'd be happy with that. When I see people winning, I'm happy.
So you mean like you just be inspiring other artists? Like that's your end goal, to make sure that other artists get to it.
Maybe because I know
Heading
I only have of course I'm focused on being here for a long time, but they don't definitely give you the shine for a long time. They only give you the shine for a period of time. So when let me say again, it's the Lord's will, and I get the shine in between the time frame that you guys are going to give me or God is going to give me. I'm going to make use of it, to the best of my capacity, and making sure that I put other people on and make sure other people win, because it's not gonna block my shine.
Nobody gonna block your shine.
Yeah, not gonna block my shine. Ain't blocking my shine, baby. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we've reached the end of this interview for today.
Yes, sir.
We at Facts Africa we also have something called the follow up, which we are starting very soon. If it hasn't started yet, so the producer is gonna work on that. But we have a the follow up show, and we hope to invite you later on after like 3 to 4 months to see like what
Yes,
this
sir.
again, what are you doing, how is it going so far, just to catch up more and maybe further our conversations, because
Sir.
we've had a very healthy conversation here today.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you for having me, Jim.
But
I really
before you go, you owe us a free star. You owe us a free star. All right.
Yes, sir.